Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 39 of my Pittsburgh Pirates franchise series here on MLB 17 The Show. So after losing to the Cubs in Game 163, we are forced to the National League wildcard round here, and we will be taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Take a look at some statistics. Our only award winner of the season was Roberto Osuna, who did win the National League Relief Pitcher of the Year. I'm taking a look at some of the leaderboards here for both pitching and batting WAR in the American League and National League. You see Garrett Cole third in pitching WAR in the AL. He had a very good season his first year in Cleveland. And there you get a look. Mike Trout still dominating the world with 9.6 WAR. Here is a look at the Los Angeles Dodgers roster ahead of the National League wildcard game. The Dodgers were winners of 93 ball games this season, including their own game 163 over the Diamondbacks, which was a battle for that second wildcard position. So here we go, both teams coming off of games 163 into the National League wildcard round. And here's a look at some team leaders for each team right there. The pitching matchup is a good one. Clayton Kershaw against Masahiro Tanaka. This is going to be a battle of two of the best pitchers in the National League over the last couple of years. Kershaw, of course, an extended run of dominance now, but Tanaka, since he was moved to the Brewers back in year one, has been dominant in the National League as well. And you can see the 3.01 ERA from him. I think that was this year's stats. Might have been last year's, actually. I don't know. Sometimes the game does that in the playoffs, but either way, Puig going down on the slider, the first batter of the day, and Tanaka would pitch a 1-2-3 first. On to the bottom half, you can see the Pirates lineup there against Kershaw. And yeah, these are last year's stats. I don't know why the game does this. They show the stats from not even the regular season, but the year before that. With a man on in the first, it's Polanco striking out on the slider. So Kershaw with his first K of the evening. Now, a couple batters later, Turner up with 2 outs and the man on second. He goes down on the hard fastball, and Kershaw picks up a couple of strikeouts in the first. And we remain scoreless heading into the top half of the second with a man on. This is Cody Bellinger, and not the Cody Bellinger you guys recognize, only a 78 overall in this franchise, of course. These rosters and this franchise was created pre his breakout. But from one young outfielder to another, Austin Meadows throwing this one to third base, and he guns the runner at third. A nice outfield assist from our right fielder later in the inning, 2 on 2 out. This ball grounded softly in front of home plate. Sanchez will make the play, and Tanaka is out of the jam. So Tanaka surrendered, I think, 3 hits that inning, but was able to work around it and does not give up any runs. So you can see there, Thames taking that pitch. That makes it 3-2. That should have been strike 3, but here is the makeup call right there. That easily could have been ball 4. Instead, the umpire calls it strike 3. So Thames not too happy with the home plate umpire, that AB. But next batter is Gary Sanchez. He rips one towards center field, and that is going to be a base hit there on the hanging curveball from Kershaw. Sanchez aboard here with 1 man down. Now Diego Vina up a 3-1 count. He takes ball 4. So 2 men on for Pittsburgh here as they look to get a little rally going. As we get to the bottom half of the lineup, it's Meadows up with 2 on 1 out, full count. He checks his swing there, and he does not go, so the bases will be loaded as we get to the number 9 man, Masahiro Tanaka, up with 1 out, and the bases jammed. He strikes out swinging on the fastball right down the middle. Not much he could do against Kershaw. 2 down with the bases juiced for Marte. Marte shoots one into right field for a base hit. That's going to get through, but hit far too hard to score any more than just the 1 run. But the Pirates on the board first here. Look at Marte absolutely scorching this one. Show track had that one at 120 miles an hour on the exit velocity, but only like a 2.5 degree launch angle, so obviously a line drive. Luckily, Polanco with the bases loaded off of the lefty Kershaw into the gap in left center. All 3 base runners are going to come around and score, and it's 4-0 Pittsburgh. A bases clearing 3 RBI double for Gregory Polanco, and he stretches the lead to 4 now as we've jumped out on Kershaw, and that was a huge at-bat from Polanco, lefty on lefty, as it's so difficult as a left-handed batter against Kershaw, but Polanco gets the job done. A huge double right there. And now we have a 4-0 lead. Kershaw settling back in, Fame striking out right there. Now bottom 3, Sanchez up with a man on. He grounds one hard, but right at the first baseman, and this is going to be an easy 3-6-3 double play. Nicely started by Cody Bellinger. Now it is Jock Peterson at the dish here in the top of the 4th with 2 strikes. He goes down on the cutter from Tanaka. And Tanaka, not too many strikeouts so far in this game, but he's got another 2-strike count here to Grandal. And Grandal goes down looking on the splitter that the umpire believes just caught the outer edge of the zone right there. Good break for Tanaka right there. That was kind of a 50-50 call. Meadows also going down looking, though. Kershaw getting the command back in order with the perfectly located fastball right there. Now with Marte up, he misses on the slider, so that's going to put 2 guys on here with 2 out. into this inning. That brings out the pitching coach. It's Polanco up, who's already done damage here tonight. This time he gets a hold of one to deep center field, but not quite getting enough of it. Kershaw hung that breaking ball, but Polanco still a tad under it, and he just lifts it to center field for the out. Back to Tanaka. He strikes out Toles right there to end off the 5th. So we head to the top half of the 6th now. It is Peterson up. He strikes out once again. So Tanaka gets Peterson's number for the 2nd time today. He's got, I believe, 5 strikeouts so far. And now Bellinger up. He grounds that one to Vina. Flip to Esposito onto first in time for the 4-6-3 double play. And on to the 7th we go. Tanaka still cruising. No run so far for the Dodgers. This is Grandal hitting this one well to right field. That's going to one-hop up off the scoreboard out in right field. And Meadows misplays it. The man is going for second base, and Grandal is in there. Looked like Meadows could have held him to a single if he had just fielded that one cleanly. Later in the inning, first and second with no one out, but it's another double play ball and another 4-6-3 tailor-made right there from Tanaka. That's what he does, getting the ground balls and trying to work his way out of the jam. It's Ryan Braun pinch hitting now for the Dodgers with 2 outs in the inning. He hits this one pretty well to center field, but very playable for Marte, and he will make the play for the 3rd and final out. Tanaka, 7 shutout innings from him so far. Polanco up now in the bottom half, and he crushes this fastball. Pedro Baez absolutely grooved one right down the middle of the plate, and Polanco did not miss that one. Dead center field and gone out to the shrubbery just beyond the center field wall, and it's a solo shot for Gregory Polanco, making the lead 5-0 now Pittsburgh, as he high-fives the third base coach, rocking the same number as him, 25. And now we take a 5-0 lead into the 8th. It is Rene Velasquez on to relieve Tanaka, facing Toles with 1 out of the inning. Toles strikes out for the 2nd time tonight on the fastball up and in. 2 down now. The next man is Corey Seager, and Seager flying this one to shallow center field. Marte on the run. He will camp under it and make the play to send us to the night. Now we are 3 outs away from moving on to the division series. It's Tony Watson up to face some lefties here in the 9th inning in this Los Angeles lineup. First one is Jock Peterson, a 3-1 count. Peterson lining this one the other way against the shift, and this could be good for extra bases here. Polanco quick to it, but not quick enough. Peterson using that speed to get into second base. Now Bellinger, the next man up, 2 strikes on him. He hits one to left field pretty well, but a nice catch by Polanco, tumbling to the ground there. And that is good for the 1st out of the inning. A big out number 1 now, as it is going to be Grandal up next with Watson still out there, and he strikes him out on the changeup. 2 down now, and the Pirates 1 out away from eliminating the Dodgers. The 1-2 count. This ball popped up third base just by the foul line, and it is caught by Turner, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are moving on to the National League Division Series. So once again, they win in the wildcard game. I think we are either 2-0 or 3-0 in National League wildcard rounds now in this franchise. I think actually 3-0 dating back to year number 1, because we did win the wildcard round that year against Madison Bumgarner. And then I believe we won it maybe against Bumgarner again, or I can't remember. I always get the seasons mixed up now, but I believe this is the 3rd time we've won the wildcard game. This time we eliminate the Dodgers, a team that I don't think we've eliminated yet in the playoffs, and we have... I don't even know if we run into them in the past. We might have ran into them early on, but, you know, of course, they're always a power in this game with that big budget and, you know, a dearth of talent on that roster. Corey Seager, Jock Peterson, Yasmani Grandal among the big names. Bellinger, of course, too, and Kershaw, who struggled today. 6 walks in 5 innings. Only gave up the 3 hits, but 4 runs came across. Did have 7 strikeouts, but we got to him with that big hit from Polanco. That was pretty much all we needed, as Tanaka got in a rhythm early and cruised to 7 shutout innings. So that is going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the division series. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.